The 63-year-old has been given a 6-month suspended prison sentence. He's also been ordered to sign the sex offenders register and must also complete a sex offender prevention program. He is said to be profoundly sorry. Jessica Wilson is a senior lawyer and a specialist in sexual offences at Eventum Legal, based in Manchester. Hi there, Jessica.
Hi, Michelle. Hello.
Hi. So I just mentioned he's been given a suspended prison sentence. Can you explain what that means?
He has, yeah. So what that means, Michelle, is that he has been given a custodial sentence, but the court haven't enacted that immediately. So suspended sentence is a custodial sentence that's given, which is in theory delayed for a period of time. Now, if he was to commit any further offences during that period, he'd be brought back before the court and they may decide that he goes to prison for that period of time.
And people listening right now might be surprised that he didn't actually just go straight to jail for these serious offences. Are you surprised, or is this sentencing about right for what he's committed?
Yeah, funnily enough, Michelle, I actually did some blogging on our website about this case when it first came to light, and I actually wrote there that I didn't anticipate him having a custodial sentence. Surprisingly, custodial sentences for this type of offending are very rare. The courts throughout England and Wales see hundreds of these cases pass through every day. And in the case of Mr. Edwards here, we're looking at, 41 images, aren't we? And we've got a mixture of the three categories, A, B and C. So no, I didn't expect him to go immediately to prison, and I think, with experience and people who work in this sort of field will share the same view that this is, part and parcel a standard sentence in this type of case.
I think maybe quite a confusing line was that we kept hearing that Huw Edwards admitted making indecent images of children, but he was actually sent them on WhatsApp, wasn't he? These 41 images.
He was, yeah, so it seems. I mean, obviously I've not seen any of the forensic reports, but from the reports I've read, he was sent the images. Now, people do misconstrue the meaning of making, and people obviously jump to the conclusion that he's taken the photograph or produced it, which is not the case. Many of these cases that involve making just include the downloading or opening an email attachment. As soon as a person receives a link or an attachment, if they open that and it contains indecent images of children, then they've committed the offence of making the images.
I know that at the sentencing today, it was heard that at one point the person who had sent these images said he had naughty and young images, to which Edwards replied, "Go on." So you can see why he's perhaps admitted to this and then been sentenced. Can you explain how it will work with we know he's going to be on the sex offenders register for 7 years and will have to carry out a sex offender prevention program. What exactly does that mean? Does that mean he's fully monitored now by the police?
He is, yes. So he's going to be monitored for that period of 7 years. I anticipate that he's already been to his local police station or designated station and registered after he entered that guilty plea. So they'll keep a close eye on him now. He'll be required to give change of address to the police, passport details, bank details, etc. And the sex offenders treatment program, he'll be engaging with probation services and services that offer that program, and to really discuss the offending behaviour, understand the offending behaviour, and just deal with what's gone on, really, to try and treat that sort of way of thinking.
Jessica, you, I explained, are a specialist in sexual offences, and, you do really important work. It must feel quite grim at times. Do you find that there are more and more cases like this with technology now on the internet and social media?
Certainly, yeah. There's a lot more cases of this nature now, and we're seeing it in young people as well, sort of 17, 18-year-olds. We're seeing that sort of age bracket come down for the commission of this type of offence, and I do think it all is because of the internet, the advancements in technology, and it's so easily accessible through, you don't have to go on the dark web to get this sort of material. People think that you have to go onto some special internet location to find it. You don't. It's there, and you can get it on Kick Messenger is a very sort of popular app we see in many of our cases. So yeah, it's definitely increasing and very available on mainstream sort of internet and websites.
Jessica, really appreciate your thoughts this evening on that. Thank you for your time. That's Jessica Wilson, who is a senior lawyer and specialist in sexual offences at Eventum Legal, which is based in Manchester. I should just say a BBC spokesperson said the corporation was appalled by Edwards' crimes and said he has betrayed not just the BBC but audiences who put their trust in him.